something I hear a lot. It's not just you, but I always hear women like afraid of being left. So in your case, it's being left for a white girl. But I've also heard women being afraid of getting married and being left for a younger model or, you know, someone else. But it's not men who are leaving, it's women. So women leave 70 to 80% of the time. If you're college educated, it goes up to 90%. So why as women do we have this fear when we're the ones that are breaking up our own homes?
Got him.
That was a tumbleweed moment, is what we call it.
Let me process it.
Yeah, women are the ones leaving relationships.
In today's video, guys, we'll look at why modern women think you should avoid any kind of relationship with them, how to avoid getting into fights with them, and how to keep your mental health in check if you have to deal with them hang around. You probably had a good relationship with a woman until you had to fight about something. Then, the relationship turned into an ego battle where each person wanted to be right over happy. Luckily, you tried to let go of your ego and find a middle ground, but she kept using manipulation to put the blame on you. You did everything she wanted, but she wasn't happy at all. Because many women can't clearly say what they want. They might find out while riding a carousel. I found an interesting Quora post that perfectly describes how men and women feel differently. Let's hear what they have to say. The question was whether women can turn off their feelings like men do. The short answer is no, but let's see what the author has to say. No one can shut off their emotions. Men are just taught not to show, talk about, or admit them, which they're not supposed to do. Trust me, they feel just as much emotion inside as women do. So if it seems like they do, it's only because they're not showing them. Because they are better at hiding and distracting, which is also why they use alcohol and violence more often. Women have more freedom to say what they want, but both men and women are effectively shut down, meaning they can't show how they feel when the situation calls for it. Insight is very interesting and shows how different men and women are. Despite all the stories about equality, men and women are not equal. And if you want to treat a woman like you treat a friend, that is, with logic and facts, you're doomed to lose because she wants to be right no matter what evidence you show. She might have cheated, but she'll use her feelings to explain why she did it. And that's just one example. There's a lot of hypocrisy in society when it comes to men's emotions. Everyone is happy to tell men how unhealthy it is for them to shut down their feelings. But if a man hears this and breaks down and starts crying like a baby, the same people who told him that was unhealthy will freak out and say something like, "Boy, you're unstable, so you got what you asked for." No one wants to see that, so men try not to break down because they know they won't get much sympathy. In fact, when a man falls in love with a woman and puts her on a pedestal, he loses all control of his emotions and will do anything to please her. Obviously, you should avoid being a simp because the woman in question might not like it. Yes, this is cool, but some girls play that stupid game where they go out with one guy and have one or more text buddies to get approval. And that's not even taking into account Simpson or DMS. You chose to mess around with married men when you could have taken less money and gone out with single men. You chose the money. You're a horror story waiting to happen because it's all on demand. I'm not even looking at the comments. Come back and listen to the show. It's all been on demand. Your negative impression of me is because of your experience with me, but you have complete control over who you hang out with. No one forced you to hang out with married men. Honestly, what you're really afraid of is having daddy issues. 2, you're afraid of karma and chickens coming home to roost. You're afraid of getting with one of these provider-type men and then meeting someone new. Young sugar babies are going to be and sucking your boyfriend or husband on the side. That's why you want to go back to work. If you find out, you want to drag his behind through the family court system, take all his what, and still have some of your stuff with you. You are a problem. The legal system encourages women to do these kinds of things, so you need to keep your eyes open. Women will always be more emotional than men, period. And if they see a chance to steal something from a man or get something from him, like validation or resources, they almost never pass it up. If I see a proper person, I can see other guys getting in front of me. I don't even pay attention to that, as much as I tell you not to date modern women. I'm not saying this to make you lump them all together and think they're all bad. Forget the extremes. Not all women are 304S, and not all women are sugar, spice, and everything nice. What these two types of women have in common is simple emotion. When you show her statistics and facts, she says things like, "I think, I feel, my opinion is," etc. Can you make her think the way you do? No, she's probably going to choose her own logic over yours. If she asks other women, especially single ones, for advice, she'll come back to you to put you down. It's not worth it, and if she likes to argue that much, she was always free to leave. If you don't understand this basic idea, I promise you'll stay single. Facts. I promise it's true, this shit's kind of hitting me all in all. Women's logic is often based on emotions and feelings, while men's is based on reality and facts. If a man is fat, he's just fat. But if a woman is just like that, she's being praised, even though she has this inadequacy. If a man has to stay strong, guys, as always, now it's your turn. What do you think? Have you ever tried to use logic to argue with a modern woman? Why do you think women let their feelings get in the way? Take the lead. Women tend to be more emotional, while men tend to be more logical. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And the subscribe button makes a bell sound so you don't miss any new uploads. Leave a comment and share it, guys. See you in the next video.